These super chats here. First one says LB accept it. Man City are paying refs. Oh, they're not though. They're not. Come on. Let's be. I don't think LB is defending referees or saying what he's saying. Not really defending them. Saying what he's saying because of Man City paying refs. Like, let's keep this sensible, people. What if you bring in the foreign refs and they're still crap? At least you tried something new. I wanted
to touch on this.
Yeah, but you can bring in foreign players in there, crap. We've got the best of every. We've got the best foreign managers and English managers and all this jazz. Like, try something, innit?
So that's what I mean.
I'm pro this decision as well.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so when you said, "Oh, it wouldn't make a difference," it might not. Like this guy's just said, absolutely, it might not. But you've got to try to bring in the best. And if the best aren't English, bring in the best. And if they're Europe, it's cool. The other thing you'll get is we've got this guy here supports Paris Saint-Germain, who's going to be referee in Manchester City, Arsenal. You've not got someone who's potentially up north, who, by the way, doesn't support Man United or Liverpool, supports Oldham or Huddersfield. They never support Man United, do they? He's a Tranmere fan. That's what I love with these referees. It's like he's clearly not a Tranmere fan. Do you know what I mean? Or a Huddersfield fan or a Notts County fan.
And even then, right? And even then, when it comes to bias, I used to have a friend who we trained together at kickboxing. And his dad was one of the main sort of coaches and instructors at a club, and he hated it, as in my mate did, because his dad was so much harsher on him than anybody else.
Naturally,
and there's almost that side of it. Like, I'm not that comfortable with someone who supported United as a kid refereeing our games, because again, you could overcompensate. I want to prove I'm not biased, so I'm going to do this. I just think we need to look at new ways of doing things. You know, football's moved on, and referees have got to be the same. LB defending the refs. Which club do you support? Man. Yeah, they have become celebrities. If they are human, then they are susceptible to corruption too, or are they inhuman in that aspect?
Bro, I'm so glad you've sent that in, because I've not even defended the refs. I said he's going to get sacked. Yeah, he's going to get sacked. My point is about this whole bias thing is you cannot prove bias. You just can't. You can't prove it exists unless you've got a camera in front of his face and he admits it, like this guy's done. Now, I'm just going to throw this out there. I don't think most of these referees are recording themselves saying they hate this club or hate that manager, because if they did, then they're all losing their jobs. That's my view, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I mean, I don't it's employment laws, though. Employment law is not a court of law. You can still rule something as bias and dismiss a referee even without categorical proof. If you're like, well, you've given these 10 decisions against City, but you've had the same 30 decisions for Chelsea and for Arsenal that you haven't done. You know, an independent person might look at that and go, you're saying there's no bias there, but your actual actions say something different to me.
They have to be identical.
Like a normal...
The decisions have to be identical. If they're not identical, you can just justify.
Yeah, but again, I think a lot of when I listen to Howard Webb talk, when they talk, you know, when the Saliba red card versus others, the way they try to make all those situations sound massively different. Again, as football fans, I find it insulting. I look at it and go,
control the narrative, Terry. Yeah, that's whether we think refs are right or wrong. Naturally, if you've got Howard Webb coming on TV, he's obviously going to defend his boy. We all know Sky Sports and the PGMO and the FA and the Premier League, they're all in kind of cahoots. So they control the narrative. If you say something enough times, it becomes facts.
And Dermot Gallagher,
the independent thing's a good shout.
You'll hear Dermot Gallagher turn around one week and go, that's 100% a red card. I agree with my old colleague. A week later, the opposite decision's given for a very similar situation. Yeah, he made the right decision 100%. And it's, how can both be 100% if they're that similar? That's where I think they insult us.
He's a clown. Dermot Gallagher is a clown. Real talk.
And they all protect each other. No one kind of puts their head above the parapet, and I find it strange. LB runs with the narrative that he doesn't complain about refs, yet every game when it doesn't go City's way, he goes off on them. I'll bring receipts too. Oh, you've got a story.
No, I'm getting it because I'm not just going with the narrative, that everyone wants to run with. I'll give my opinion. My opinion is that I ain't defended the guy. I don't know the guy, innit?
Fair. Listen, LB's entitled to his opinion. That's why Straight Facts is here. LB not thinking is a big thing. Doesn't surprise. City love all the refs. We know why. Corrupted like them is what Donny says here. The best way to fix it is incentivize refs good performances and penalize poor performances. Refs who consistently perform poorly should be sacked. This is true for managers. Yeah, I mean, that's another way of stopping.
Point, to be fair,
stopping this.
No, you've not got a point. You can't.
No, the way he's put that in terms of incentivizing and penalizing poor decisions. That's like
you're not going to sack them, are you? So what I do,
why not?
Bro, you're gonna referee. They just won't make decisions and let it go to VAR all the time.
Nah,
You're not just gonna sack them, are you? You make a couple of mistakes, you get sacked.
No way. We can't say that being a referee is the only job in England where your bad performances can't lead to a sacking. Every job.
No. You're not gonna get so your career's dusted. I think if it was me, I think there should be a league table. Yeah, I think there should be a league table of referees. And every 3 months, you get 2 or 3 relegated, 2 or 3 promoted from the championship. They go up and down. You can't sack the referee.
Indirectly, that's what that group chat. I mean, that super chat's probably saying.
He's saying talking about sacking them, bro. You can't sack them.
I think you can sack people.
Make a couple of mistakes. You're sacked. Sorry about your mortgage. Sorry about your kids. Sorry about this. Sorry, bruv. You know what I mean?
Lee Mason when he didn't put the lines on. They sacked Lee Mason.
LB, you're amazing on this show. I love you on the terrace, bruv. If you started becoming less amazing and indirect poor and then started damaging the football terrace, bruv, I'm sacking you quick.
Yeah, but
be careful, LB. Be careful, LB.
No one's in any risk of that. But no, you know what I'm saying? Everyone should. I think if you don't fear being sacked, you do a bad job. I think there has to be an element of I've got to do a good job as I can lose my job. If you don't have that worry,
you should be relegated to the championship. You should be refereeing. You should be sacked.
Yeah, but why? Hang on, but why corrupt that league with that referee shitness?
He's made a few mistakes, and what?
Depends how many mistakes.
Fuck you, championship. You're getting this shit next week. You should be sacked. Can you imagine?
Well, that's what should happen. The championship should have. I'm sorry, I'm sure it's that controversial. The championship should have worse referees in the Premier League.
Met Police. Look, this constable in the Met Police has been crap for a while. We're going to transfer him to Essex to manage those people. Like, you know what I mean? Demotion to a lesser force or lesser known force. I don't care what they say and don't say. Just ref the effing game fair and consistent. All I effing ask. I don't care what's on the pitch. They cost silver.
Yeah, there will always be controversial mistakes.
Yeah,
VAR has highlighted that even more. Technology has highlighted this even more now. It's crazy. Yeah. It should never be
asking for perfection, just competency and consistency.
Yeah, exactly.
You prove it with statistics. When Coop refereed during City games, they won 100% of the time, and during Liverpool games, it was the other way around.
I thought it was only Arsenal that complained about refs. What's going on here? Everyone is now. What's happening here?
It's been loads. LB wouldn't have defended this disgrace if Klopp was English. Hey, yo,
come on, man.
That's crazy. Now, LB.
He clearly condemned the German comment as well.
Bro, but it don't matter, man, because these guys in the chat, some of them just don't actually listen, innit?
People just hear what they want to hear them, man.
It's crazy. Unless you sit here and say, Liverpool have been robbed, blah, blah, blah. People are just crazy with it, man. It's
mad. This here says, LB, you can prove... Sorry. Did I say this already? Yes, you can. Yeah, we did this one from Tony already. Thank you very much, Tony. I've done that one from Donny, and of course, hit the like button here from Luke Skywalker. Thank you very much indeed.
What a name! What a name, by the way.
I know.
I wish it was his real. Can you imagine that name in real life? Like, you ever met anyone with a famous name but they're not the person?
No.
You're like, oh. Like, I met a guy called Michael Jackson once. That was kind of cool.
That's cool.
I had to call his name out for an appointment in the bank, and it was like I read out Michael Jackson, and you couldn't see him, so they walked up the stairs. And I was so excited. It wasn't Michael Jackson. I knew it wouldn't be. Why would he be in Stratford, open up a bank account? But the best couple I ever met with names like that, genuinely, there was a... he had the appointment, and he just had his initials, and it was Mr. C, was his first name, Chris, Mycock, right? So Mr. C Mycock. I thought it was funny, right? But no word of a lie, right? His wife was called Pat.
I
couldn't believe that. I laughed for about an hour after that appointment. That was great. I was young. I was only 18.
I had a friend whose surname was Penny, and then he married someone whose first name was Penny. That's a good one. Penny. What a name. What a name that is. Penny. Superb.
Speaking of